Hey everyone, my name is Jira Ware and I'm going to teach you about Glogster. Glogster, as you can see, is an interactive multimedia poster website. It's really interesting because you can upload text, photos, video, and share it with a class or your friends or family. Of course, this case, I'm going to show you how to use it in your classroom. So to get started, we'll click Get Started at edu.glogster.com. So go ahead and click Get Started. I'm going to choose Educator. I'm selecting the trial just to show everyone how to use it. So I'll go ahead and select that. Go ahead and enter a new email, username, and password and hit Create My Account. I already have one, so I'm going to click Login. But once you submitted this information and after you click Create My Account, it's going to ask you a few more questions just to get a better idea of who you are as a teacher so that it can give you better information to help you along. So I'm going to go ahead and click Login and type in my username, password. So now that I'm logged in, your website will look very similar to this. I believe when you purchase Glogster, it will look a little different. So the tabs are very useful. You've got all the glogs that you'll create on this first tab, but you also have your classes where you can divide each class into different folders so that you can stay organized. You can divide it by students. You'll have your projects, portfolios, presentations, and your messages. So I'll go back over here to Glogs, and I've already gotten one started, but the way I got that started was by creating new Glog, and they actually have a ton of templates that you can use, and they have them divided and organized so that you can just go in. So for example, I'm going to be doing mine on evolution, so I went to science, and they actually have one in here for evolution, believe it or not. But if you're not doing science or evolution, you can go down to math, art and music, language arts, health. I mean, there are just countless options. So that's where I got my template, and it's just a great way to get started. But you can also create your own blank landscape or portrait. So I'm going to go back to my dashboard to get back to my Glog and select Glog. And I'm going to go ahead and hit Edit. Now, I've already done a little bit, so I've added the definition of evolution, but I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make this your own project. So to edit the text, you'll just double click here, and it will allow you to delete, add, change font, change color, blue. I'll go back to something a little more. Underline, italicize, whatever you want to do to your text to make it pop out. So once you get it to the way you want it, I'm going to change that from blue to maybe red. Okay, once you get it the way you want it, you can move the text box. You can rotate with these little buttons. You can actually, if you're layering, so see how this is layered, you can send it to the back. So the top one is layered, bring it back to the front, however you want. I'll take this back down. So change the size, I'll bring that down a little bit. So once you've got that the way you want it, and I've already edited this text, as you can see, I've just added a couple of examples, and you want to go over here and maybe change your image, you'll just actually double click, and you can change it to text, graphics, image, your wall, audio, video, and data. So I'm going to go ahead and select image. Now, I've already uploaded a couple of images, but you can also search, And you can search, for example, just natural selection. And I'll just choose I've already chosen that one, so I'll go back to my images. Other ways you can get it, you can upload, download, and also take photos. So you can just go ahead and snap a photo and add it to your glog. But I'll go ahead and select this. Before I hit use it, I have the option to add frames. So we have these neat, you can select biology, so it has these. You can also go back up to art, ecology, select any of these. Just going to choose this one because it will probably match. Click use it and exit out of this. And I'm going to make this much smaller because that's going to take up a lot of room. I'm going to go ahead and delete this because you actually are replacing the whole image. It won't really allow you to put a photo within that. So I'll go ahead and delete that. Now maybe rotate it a little bit. Maybe like that. Just add it there. So I can also replace this image. Double click real quick. Let's try graphics. So we can actually go to biology and I can select bugs. They have anatomy, history. So I'll go to biology and we'll just select the bug for now. So exit out of that. Again, we'll want to just delete that, add this bug here. And also, you can also add a video. So I'll go to video. And you can go to YouTube, which is where I found my videos. It's just a neat little evolution video. You can also add a frame. So I'll just select this one, give it a little, maybe this one. Go ahead and add it there. Exit out of this. It's hiding down here. Here we go. And anyway, so we'll just add it there. And you can select whether or not you want to, how you want to change the volume, whether or not you want it to play right when the glog is viewed. So I have that off for now. And again, you can replace your images here. But once you finish, it automatically saves every time you make a change. So I'll go ahead and click save. Now you can change your name for your glog. I'll just leave mine as evolution. I chose science and biology. I chose the 9th grade. And I'm going to go ahead and say mine is finished. So you can keep it as unfinished if you don't want it published. You can show it to the public, but I'm going to go ahead and select finished. And once that's done, I will go, you can preview, go back to edit, or go back to your dashboard with all your tabs. I'll click preview. So this is just what it looks like now. You can play the video. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go back to my dashboard and just show you quickly how you can change your class. We can do period 1. Spring semester, depending on how your classes are divided. You can add a description, save class. So now you have a new class and you can organize your students within that, which is very useful. Of course, you can add your students each semester or each year, and you can organize each project however you'd like to. So there are multiple ways to use Glogster. It's really interesting. It's going to be a great new way to have students, compile information that they found. So definitely try to use this in your classroom and enjoy.